Hey everyone, it's Chris at CNL Farms. Just out on a nice morning stroll. It's cold. I don't know, it's probably 30 degrees, 25 degrees. It is really cold. Just walking with the dog, going down to the greenhouse to see how everything's going on in there. Chickens are doing great. Haven't gotten any eggs yet. That's the one thing that we really would like to see. But it's cold, it's winter time. It's coming on winter time. And they just haven't given us the gift of eggs yet. But, you know, it is what it is. Everything's nice and frosty. Izzy's just running around like she don't care. She loves this weather. She loves being outside too. Take a look over here. This is the garlic. This is garlic that I left in the bed. I didn't harvest everything. Some of it I tried to pull out, and the stem broke on it, and I just said forget it. I didn't have a shovel with me or a pitchfork, so I just left it. I knew it was going to come back up, and as you can see, quite a bit of it came up that I left. This is about half of what I harvested, obviously, because this is the other half of it. But, you know, it's a hard-neck garlic. It's very large, like an elephant-sized garlic. Great garlic. Love it. It's really good. Right now, I'm not selling it or donating the garlic or anything, but I'm just replanting for the most part, because I'm trying to rebuild my stock. I sort of let it go for a little bit and didn't rebuild it. So we had about, I don't know, 40 or 50 cloves worth to plant from the harvest earlier this summer. But let's get out here, the chickens, see how they're doing. Make sure their water is not frozen. Shouldn't be. Yeah, it's a little frozen. Looks like they're pecking at it, but kind of hard to see them. But it looks like they're doing okay. So let's take a look at the garden over here. Some of the stuff we have growing out here. Broccoli, it's doing well. We've got some, I don't know if you can see, kind of hard to see, but right there is some broccoli, a broccoli head. A couple of these have that. Brussels sprouts, you know, they love this weather. So does the collards. I got the collards in a little late, so they didn't size up before it started getting cold, but that's okay. The radish, this is just to have something in the bed. There's a few radishes in here. They're a little small still, but that's okay. There's more in the greenhouse that are much bigger, but they need to be picked or harvested. Here's the garlic bed. You can see there's a few garlic coming up. There's one right there. There's one right there. And there's a couple over on that end. There's some lettuce out here. Not doing too bad. It's just a little too cold for it out here, but as long as I don't touch the leaves while they're frozen, then they won't wilt into mush. And then up here, a little bit more lettuce. You can see it. There's some lettuce here. And then this, some more radishes. And this bed and this bed are daikon radish. So it's really just to add something to the soil so it's at least covered throughout the winter. And we'll harvest what we can, you know, or what comes, you know, up ready to harvest throughout the winter and early spring. But all these beds will be turned over and refreshed with a topping of compost. Man, it is cold out here. Holy mackerel. Oh. The currants are doing great. Nice pear right here. This is where the potatoes are going to go again this year in these stock tanks. There's a hole in the bottom of the stock tank that lets the water out, and then there's some lava rock in the bottom, but that just helps with drainage. Then we got the beds over here, asparagus bed. It's all covered with some wood chips, and then we have our daylilies. There's some hairy vetch coming up in these first 4 beds. All that green there is hairy vetch. It's just a ground cover crop. The other beds, they were too late to plant, so I'm just forming those. I still got, I think 8 more beds will fit down at the end, and then we've got to set up the beds along that little fence line there for sweet peas that we're going to plant in, I think, January or early February. And then our blueberries doing well. Still got a little fabric to put down in order to combat some of this crazy grass and goldenrod and everything that comes up out here. Briars is just, look at that, it's just beautiful with the frost on it. But there's some more, oh, these are doing really well. They've actually put out leaves, because I don't think that they had this many leaves on them. Maybe some new ones. But these are more blueberries. There's 2 different varieties here. I think emerald, and I can't remember the other variety, but there's 12 more along here. So let's go inside the greenhouse, or hoop house, as they call it. There goes Clippity Clop. She loves being out here. But, you know, we still got cleanup to do. Got to get these little clumps of trees and bushes and shrubs and crap, that just briars that grew up around the those stumps that are right there. But let's go in here, see what's going on. Oh my goodness, lettuce. I mean, it's doing great. It needs to be harvested, obviously, and donated to the food bank. That's probably what we're going to do this weekend. But you don't want to touch it when it's frozen or really, really cold like this, because it will turn into mush. So we don't want that. And then here's some radishes, some beautiful kale, just small stuff right now, but we harvest on that and put it in stir fries and whatnot. Some more lettuce. I'm really surprised on these shishito peppers. I mean, good gracious, this plant, look at that. It's still putting out peppers everywhere. And it's been frozen a couple times. I don't know if it's going to make it through this one, though. It hadn't been this cold. Got a little bit of Hakurei turnips in here. This was just to have something in the bed, but it was just too hot for it. A little more lettuce. But the goal is on this side, this left side of the greenhouse, all the way down, is to set up the hydroponic beds, DWC tanks again, and start growing lettuce, because my Salanova lettuce is just wonderful and beautiful. Little rosemary plant, that's just one plant, and it's about 3 years old. It's been in this one spot for a couple years. But we still got some work to do in here. I got to redo this whole deck here because it's just rotting out, and the plastic needs to be replaced. It's almost 8 years old, and it's still, I mean, it's okay. There's a few spots that are breaking down on me, but that's to be expected, especially along this wiggle wire, as you can see, because you can see outside. But you know, whatever, it is what it is. It's expensive to replace plastic, and you know, I just don't have the money for it. I'd really love to replace this, but we'll see. Well, just wanted to give a quick run around through the farm and see the chickens and what's growing in the field. There's not a whole lot growing right now, but it was a little late when I got these beds ready for fall planting, so I'm even lucky that I got what I have. So but we'll have a lot more. We've got trees coming, apple trees, pear trees, peach trees. I think there's some cherry, persimmon, and we're hoping to get a little more trees out here for our orchard. It's not really an orchard, but I mean, it's fruit trees and berry bushes and grapes and all that kind of stuff. But just wanted to talk to you guys for a few minutes and let you know what's going on. I am freezing, my hand's frozen, and I'm gonna shut this down. So if you like the video, if you want to see more like this, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of those things. You know, let me know. We're about to get started on a venture with a good friend of ours at Waypoint Ranch down in Woodbury, Georgia. They have a nonprofit and a food program, and they want to set up a food program up here in the Carrollton area and run it over here on my farm. So I'm not really selling anymore, I'm just giving it away. So it's a perfect opportunity, perfect partnership to work with someone who really wants to help people in the area and make sure they get the food that they need. So you know, give us a comment, like and share. Check out Waypoint Ranch. Can't remember the website, but you can look it up, Waypoint Ranch. They do a lot of veteran work and healing with horses and all of that for veterans. So it's really awesome. But let's get out of here. Let's get the dog inside and unfreeze my hand. Thanks for watching. This is Chris, C&L Farm. Thanks. Take care.